There you go. Something happened.
We'll see if it's working. Welcome back, gamers. I'm your host, Nick Cardarelli, and this is Raised on D&D Live. Thanks for joining us. We're here on Facebook Live, and we're celebrating 2 years of podcasting, lots of exciting stuff. And just popping in with me is Rob Gruber from Good Times Games, all the way out in British Columbia at the end of the road. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Fantastic, Nick. How about you? Congratulations on 2 years.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, congrats. Raised on D&D. You know, I really was excited to participate in the podcast. I'm glad that we got to have a chance to do some chat. I see you got some people already commenting there. It's awesome. It's nice of you to invite me back today because today we are hosting some ladies of Hawthorne Dungeons and Dragons right here in the store. So I've got some of my ladies are here, and we're getting ready to enjoy a session. It's part 4 of our Forbidden City storyline, which is going to go on for probably about 10 parts. I think I've got about 10 parts written for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. So ladies of Hawthorne, they're there at the store tonight, and you guys are going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Right. That is terrific. Rob, I can't thank you enough for stopping by to wish us a happy anniversary, and I hope you guys have a great time tonight rolling those dice.
Yeah, we're going to have a blast. Any ladies want to say hi to these guys? This is live. We've got people all over the world. Come on, Sue, come say hi. Sue's been one of our ladies of Hawthorne since the beginning. So about how long have you been playing D&D with us, Sue?
When did we start the ladies?
7 years ago? Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah.
Wow, 7
Playing with
years.
us for 7
Hey, how's
years.
it going?
A dwarf.
Yeah.
I'm a dwarven druid.
Yeah, sometimes rogue.
Yeah, only when you make me. Not there.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll let you get back to your podcast. I'm sure you got lots of people going to check in and say hi. I want to say hi to all the viewers, and thank you for showcasing my little store here in the middle of nowhere, way up in the north. We do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. We have a lot of kids programs and stuff going as well. So thanks for having me. Always, never hesitate to reach out, and I'll come back and say hi anytime.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Happy game.
Yeah, take care, Nick. Take care. I don't know how to do. Oh, there.
So, folks, if you're just joining us, hi, Lena, Sam, Ingrid, all the way from the Philippines. Thanks for tuning in. We're here live on Facebook. I'm going to be joined by several people today, and we're going to have a great time. We've got all kinds of folks showing up tonight. We're going to be giving away some prizes. We're going to be talking about Raised on D&D podcast. It's been 2 years. Unbelievable. Neil, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And so, guys, we have been, for the last 2 years, we have put out, we're in the middle of 5 seasons here. We've had over 58 guests from 12 different countries. We're now listened to in 53 countries on all 6 continents. I don't know why those folks down in Antarctica aren't listening, but hey, we'll get them eventually, right? So today we passed 7,200 downloads, and we're available on 21 platforms. Most of you still listen to us on Apple Podcasts, but there is a growing number of you that are listening on Spotify and on Anchor.fm. So thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming out and sharing this event with us. So we're going to be on for about an hour. I've got a whole bunch of guests coming. They're going to be popping in. They're going to be giving away stuff, and we're going to tell you how to win those prizes throughout the broadcast, okay? And so that's right. They need to learn the greatness of D&D in Antarctica. I don't know what's going on. They're probably playing online on Roll20 and things like that. But as we're going to go ahead and get started here, I want to go ahead and one of our guests, Martin Lloyd of Amazing Tales, he wanted to be here tonight, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning in Holland. And so what he did was he went ahead and sent us a video, which I'm going to share with you now by sharing my screen. And I hope that the broadcast comes through and you'll be able to hear him. So let me go ahead and do a screen share. and we're trying out all these new gizmos. Let's see if it actually works. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
RPG, if anyone wants to check that out. The other thing I'm working on is a little bit of extra. Hi, Nick. This is Mark. Hi, Nick. This is Martin Lloyd of Amazing Tales, calling to say congratulations on making it through the 2 years of Race on D&D. So King Tyrannosneak and I, we thought we'd drop by to say hi. Now it is a little late for us right now, so we're pre-recording this. So it's about 3, maybe 4 a.m. in the Netherlands where we are, but we hope you guys are having a great time. Everyone on the stream is enjoying this. Just to remind you quickly who we are. I'm the author of Amazing Tales, the big book of Amazing Tales, and Amazing Heroes. And I'm not quite sure how the competition is working tonight, but there is definitely a copy of Amazing Tales to be won for someone watching tonight's show. Before I say anything else, I just want to say thank you, Nick, for everything you've done with Race on D&D to show just what a positive force role-playing games can be for grown-ups, for kids, for families, how they can bring people together, how they can help people learn together, play together. I really think role-playing games are good for people, and that the more people who play them, the better the world gets. So thank you, Nick, for making the world a better place with Race on D&D. Now, I'm still working away on a few new things. My big project is a game for grown-ups right now. It's called Inferno. It's a Victoriana game of magic and mystery, adventure, and above all else, conspiracy. So that's work in progress, but it's there's a quick start available on Drive-Thru RPG if anyone wants to check that out. And the other thing I'm working on is a little bit of extra content for Amazing Tales. I'm trying my hand at some one-page dungeon adventures. I'm putting these together for anyone who wants to try and get some of that old school D&D feel without necessarily having to go through all that rules stuff that comes with D&D. So that's what I'm working on right now. Thanks again, Nick, for everything you've done, and I hope you guys are having a great evening over there in America. Thanks.
And we're back. Thanks to Martin Lloyd for that great pre-recorded congratulations on 2 years. He is going to give away a copy of his book, Amazing Tales. So in the chat, if you put hashtag P1, that's P for Papa, the number 1, hashtag P1, and we'll put you into the drawing to win a copy of Amazing Tales. And next up, I've got Derek White, the Geek Preacher, hopping on board. Derek, can you hear us?
I can hear you well. How's it
Thanks
going,
so much
Nicholas?
for stopping by. Oh, it's going great.
Hey, glad you asked me to come on.
Well, we're glad you're here. And Derek, tell us what you've been working on recently.
Well, we just finished up filming a documentary on the Satanic Panic and the battle for the religious imagination. It is about the Satanic Panic of the late 1970s, early 1980s. We've interviewed a lot of people who worked for the company that made Dungeons & Dragons during that period. We've also interviewed a lot of people who were affected by the Satanic Panic, both into the 80s and 90s and even to this current day. It is now being edited by our director and hopefully will be released. It will actually be broadcast on Canadian television, and we're hoping for March of next year. And then it should be shortly thereafter released on Amazon Prime down here in the U.S.
Wow, that is fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing that documentary. And I saw that you were at a convention recently. You were talking with Luke Gygax and some other people. I saw the pictures online. It looked great.
Yeah, I got to see Luke both at Gen Con and at Gamehole Con up in Wisconsin. And now we're also gearing up for GaryCon in March. And if we're lucky and the film gets edited and released soon enough, we will be screening it at GaryCon in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin this March. If it's not, then we're going to have a panel and talk about what's gone into the documentary and some of the things we've come up with in our research.
Awesome. Well, looking forward to all of that. Thanks, Derek. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being part of the Raised on D&D community.
Hey, thank you for all the wonderful work you do. Love the podcast. Love all the people you have on it. Just keep up the good work, my friend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks. There we go.
Derek White, the Geek Creature, everybody. He's working on that documentary. Thanks for stopping in. I've got another friend coming on. Is David Thompson from Everlore. Give me 1 second. We'll see if we can get him pulled up here.
Please stop. I'm joining.
Hey, David.
Hey, friend. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good, man. It's been forever. How are you doing?
I am great. We just finished our stream tonight, Evermore with Everlore, and so that was fun. We didn't kill anybody off. Well, we had some people killing crabs and all, but none of us died, so I guess we're okay.
Well, and I know that the show has just started a whole new season. You got some new players and some new characters
Yes.
and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, sure. We actually recently launched our second stream of Everlore. So our first one was Evermore with Everlore. That was our original OG crew called Wahuru. Now we have a younger group of adventurers, and it's called Essence of Everlore. It airs on Monday, and it's crazy because they don't really know what they're doing, which is good, because it's all kind of fun. But even like they've only been on for a couple of months, and they've already had a death of a character, and so Uriah is the lore master on that stream, and I guess he don't play, you know what I'm saying? So he was just like killing them all, like, nope, gotta go.
He's a killer LM. That's what it is.
That's right.
Getting those TPKs in. That's fantastic. Well, David, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for sharing. I hope people are tuning in on Twitch to watch the latest version of Everlore, and it's so great to see you again. We're gonna have to have a longer chat later.
Definitely. And I want to just thank you for having us on. I love the way you do your job, and when Uriah and I came on, you made us feel so comfortable. We were new to this whole thing, and you didn't make us feel like noobs. You treated us with respect, and we appreciate that. So good luck to you, my friend.
Good seeing you, David. Thank you so much. And we'll be tuning in on Twitch.
Sounds good. See ya.
See ya. Guys, definitely check it out. If you have not checked out Everlore, definitely go to the Raised on D&D. It was season 2, episode 8. Me and David and Uriah, we had this great conversation about Everlore. It's an amazing system. You guys can watch them on Twitch, and it's so much fun. I've got another buddy jumping in here. This is Jody Brandt from Questwise YouTube. Let's see if we can get him on the line.
Hey, Nick, how are you?
Doing good, Jody. You're coming through just loud and clear. How's it going?
Good. I apologize for the shaky video. My tripod broke at a convention this last weekend, and so I'm holding this with my hand right now.
Well, we won't keep you long, Jody. Thanks for stopping by. And what have you been working on lately? What's going on with you?
Well, I had some plans kind of fall through, but I will say this. I have been talking with a local comic book artist about some possibilities of doing a gothic horror themed pre-apocalyptic role-playing game. So that's hopefully in the works, keeping our fingers crossed. It's kind of still in the pre-planning phases, but I'm super excited. This is somebody I've wanted to work with for a long time.
Well, that's super exciting. You keep us in the loop, and we'll make sure to get the word out about it. And Jody, you wanted to give something away tonight?
I do. I actually have 2 copies of the Hero's Journey 2nd edition. This is by James Spahn and Barrel Rider Games. I've got 2 copies of this, so however they can be best put to use, please make those happen. It's one of my favorite role-playing games right now, especially if you're really a Tolkien fan. Really evokes that Tolkien-esque feel. It's got some really cool magic systems in it as well.
That's awesome. Have you done a review of it on your YouTube channel?
I believe I have. I did a review of the 1st edition as well as the 2nd, and if it's not a review, it's probably a flip through.
Okay.
But I plan on doing a lot more with that in the future because it's this time of year. I love talking about Tolkien and I love role playing in that kind of style, and that's definitely my game for that. So.
Well, everybody, if you guys are interested in winning a couple of books from Jody, go ahead and put in #P2 and you'll get put into the drawing to win 2 of those. We're going to pick 2 winners for this one. That's #P2, and we're going to get 2 people are going to win a copy of the book. So make sure you do that, and we're going to be rolling dice and picking winners at the end of the show. Jody, thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for giving away a book.
Nick, absolutely. Thanks for having me, and congratulations on 2 years, buddy. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a good one.
You too.
So, folks, awesome. All kinds of folks are going to be stopping by tonight. If there is some questions that you have for me, you can put them right there in the chat. But we're hanging out. Old friends are stopping by. 2 years. If you're not into podcasting, if you're not a podcaster yourself or avid podcaster, a lot of folks don't realize this, but most podcasts, and you can Google this, most podcasts don't get past like 10, 15 episodes, okay? And we're halfway through season 5. Most of our seasons now are 12 episodes a season. And so we're going strong, and it's because of you guys. That's really who we're celebrating tonight, is we're celebrating you, the listeners, for supporting us this whole time. tuning in on all your devices, all your apps, and checking us out. I've got another friend popping in. I've got to bring him on. This is Thor and I, everybody, from Heavy Dragon. Let me see if we can get him online. Thor, can you hear me?
Hey.
Hey, there
Now
you
I
go.
can.
now you're in frame. Good job.
Yeah, it's my first time doing the Facebook's live, so I was like trying
Mine
to do
too.
my webcam, couldn't. I figured this all right. It occurs to me I probably don't need these. What's up? How are you, man? Congrats on your 2 years, I hear.
2 years. Yes, thanks, Thor. I appreciate it. Man, what have you been up to? It's been since season 3 since we talked.
And what season are you in now?
We're halfway through season 5.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, since last time, I'm sure I think we talked about we have a board game coming out.
Yes.
And I gotta admit, we're still in not a holding pattern, but like everything takes time and there's a shipment delay and all that stuff. But we're finally in it's supposed to be printing in China, so that's exciting, and I'll obviously be able to talk more about it once it's officially announced and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but
it's
that's
still top secret, but we know it's coming. And you make sure to keep us in the loop, because soon as you can tell people about it, we're going to tell everybody for you.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great. I'd love to come talk about it. Yeah, you have to come play with us at some point, or we'll set up an online or something.
Yeah. You and the rest of the LA D&D Society.
The LA D&D Society. Not to mention, like, do you go to the cons and stuff, like Gamehole Con or Gen Con or all those?
I haven't been able to, but I'm hoping to get there.
Yeah, you might have to come out.
Maybe somebody listening will buy me a ticket. That'd be great. Anybody?
Right.
Anybody? No? So Thor, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping in. We're so glad to have you. Can't wait to have you back on the show for the big reveal of the board game. We are waiting bated breath.
Thank you, man. And keep doing the good work. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Thor. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
So folks, Thor and I, Heavy Dragon, he's working on a board game. It's coming out soon, and we're hoping that it's going to be a big reveal. If you haven't been watching the news, there has been some shipping delays. I went to the comic book store the other day, and comic books are running a week behind, and that's when I started to panic, right? So, Thor, we can't wait for that to come out. Guys, it's just surreal. We just passed 7,200 downloads as of today, and it's just huge. It's amazing. I can't believe that 2 years ago I got a microphone and an idea, and my friends here on Facebook were going ahead and saying, yeah, we'll come on the show. And I was talking to my kids about playing Dungeons and Dragons as a family and what that did for them growing up around the game table. And it's just gone from there. Folks, I have a very special guest waiting to come on. I'm going to bring her on right now. Folks, this is BJ Hensley, needs no introduction, from Playground Adventures. BJ, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Coming through loud and clear.
Wonderful.
BJ, thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing?
I'm good. You're welcome. I'm happy to be here. I'm a little late because Facebook didn't want to. It didn't want to Facebook. I don't know.
That's all right. I'm shocked that it's worked this well so far.
Yeah. No, that's wonderful. So how's your event going? Are everybody having fun?
It's going fantastic. We got a ton of people watching, and we're giving away some prizes and talked to some good friends so far. And so glad that you're here, BJ. Thank you.
Very cool. Well, I'm happy to be here.
So what have you been working on lately since we talked way back in season 2?
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, I've written so much stuff since then. There was like a Starfinder adventure, and I wrote a really cool Starfinder creature, but I don't think it's out yet. Before that creature, I got to make a space Roomba, so that was kind of fun. Right now, I am working on a fun kids adventure for it's Satine Phoenix did the Bard book, And
Yes.
as one of the Kickstarter stretch goals, I was doing an adventure. So I'm writing an adventure all about Bardlings and their school. So that'll be fun, I think, and you'll be able to get that. I believe in the big book, I think is where it's going to be. And let's see, I'm also one of their doing a stretch goal for their recent tarot card Kickstarter. So there's that, and I'm working with some people on the Transformers RPG, which I think is
Ooh.
super fun.
I know a lot of people are excited about the Transformers RPG too.
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty
great.
excited about it too. So when I was a little girl, despite the pink cat ears here and everybody's perception of me, my favorite things in the whole wide world were Ninja Turtles, He-Man, and the Transformers, and Star Trek. Yeah, those 4 things.
Awesome.
So I'm pretty excited to be working on that in any capacity. Yeah, so just lots of fun things. I'm sure there's others, but I'm always doing so many things. It's hard to keep track of them all.
Keeping busy. That's terrific.
Yes.
And BJ, did you want to give away a book today as well?
I would love to. I'm happy to give one away. I don't know what your process is here, but
Sure. What we're doing is we're having folks put hashtags in the chat, and I'm actually going to roll some dice and pick some winners here at the end, and then I'll just let you know who needs those codes.
okay.
But what were you thinking about giving away, BJ?
Well, honestly, I'm happy to give away anything from Playground Adventures or Hero Lab, whatever you want to do. I could give
Awesome.
away a single copy of Hero Lab, either for online or classic, whichever one somebody wants.
Because
then
I'm a big fan of Hero Lab. I
Yeah.
use that all the time to make characters. I love it, and to even run games. It's so amazing. I've been using it. Over a decade? Wow. Okay, I've been using Hero Lab for a long time. So that is really, really cool. So yeah, and definitely something from Playground Adventures, because there's a lot of families watching. Would love to try Playground Adventures with their families.
I am happy to just give a PDF pack away, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So then I can just give a PDF pack away that will include like A Friend in Need, Pixies on Parade, and then the sequel Nightmares on Parade, which is, and maybe a little, there's like a Glabos primer in there too, which is enough to get any family started at the table from 4 and up. So.
That is awesome. Everybody put into the chat hashtag P3 to win a copy of that whole bundle from BJ. Thank you so much. Hashtag P3 to get entered into the drawing for that. So make sure you're putting that in the chat. BJ, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I know you're super busy writing all kinds of books, and we're excited to see all those projects coming down the pipe from you.
I was just reading here in the chat. Let's see. Elena Weber says that's her too. To have pink cat ears, but don't let the pink fool you into thinking I'm a girly girl. Far from it. That's exactly right. I dress that way. I do have pink cat ears. I get my nails done and all that stuff, and that's great. But I'm also the one like installing our washer and graveling the pit outside for the fire and painting the walls and all that stuff. I think you can be both. I think it's perfectly acceptable to be both. And it's funny because I actually get my nails done because I can't manage them myself. I'm always breaking them or splitting them, and I can't paint nails to save my life. I can paint miniatures all day long, little tiny teeny things, but I cannot paint my nails and have it look good for anything. It's ridiculous. So I feel you.
Well, thanks again, BJ. Thanks for hanging out with us, and can't wait to have you back on the show again.
All right. Well, I hope everything goes great, and good luck with the rest of your event and giveaways, and have lots of fun.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
BJ Hensley, everybody, legend and amazing RPG author. I've got a few people in the waiting to get into the chat here, so definitely going to have going to go ahead and have this coming in. Folks, the next person, I'm so excited. I can't even. It's Chris Pramis, everybody, from Green Road and Publishing. Let's see if we can get him on screen here. What happened? I probably pushed the wrong button, Chris. I'm sorry. Let's see. I knew it. It was going too well. It was going too well. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh. I lost him. Chris, try to get back in, and when you pop up, I'll bring you on, okay? We've got a couple of people here hanging out, and let's see. India Potter, everybody. Hi, India. Can you hear us? Are you muted?
Let's see. Sorry.
I can hear you now, India. How you doing?
Okay, good. I'm good. I'm great.
India Potter, everybody. Haven't seen you since season 2, and we did a little play test on Summer at Season Serenity, Part 1. And
that was really
India,
fun.
It was so much fun. Thank you for jumping in on that too. And India, what have you been working on lately?
Well, I just finished building my game room. That's where we are right now. I made it medieval themed, so that's what I've been doing lately. I've been playing lots of games in here.
I saw the pictures online. You guys were finishing a campaign recently. It looked amazing. How the whole table set up. I think everybody dressed up like their characters, right?
Yeah. We ended our 2.5-year campaign, and we had a party, a Halloween party. Every year we've been dressing up as our characters.
Well, India, thank you so much for swinging in, and thank you for stopping by. It was so great having you on the show, and we're going to have you on the show again. I know you're doing a lot of things with music and your band. Can you tell us a little bit about that? You guys got some concerts coming up?
We've been playing a lot of shows, actually. Our band is Ethereal, and we released an album earlier this year. It's called Duality, wherever you can get music. And I have a little giveaway, too, if you want to do that.
We sure do, absolutely.
I make these mimic dice boxes.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous.
Wins, I'll make a custom one of these for them.
Wow. Guys, you don't want to miss a chance at getting one of India Potter's mimic boxes. So that is going to be #P4, #P4, and get a custom mimic box. That is gorgeous. India, thank you. That is so awesome. And I know it takes you a lot of time to make those boxes. And so
they're so
that's
fun.
Super generous. Thank you.
Of course.
We're definitely going to have you back on the show. Make sure you guys are putting #P4 to get put in for the drawing for that mimic box. You don't want to miss that. Thank you, India. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
India Potter, everybody, a talented musician, amazing dungeon master, and creator of mimic boxes. So guys, don't miss out on that. Here's Chris Pramis. I think he's back. Let's see if we can get him in. All right, did I push the right button this time? Chris, can you hear me?
Yes.
Fantastic. Chris Pramis, Green Ronin Publishing, thank you so much for swinging in.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Well, Chris, we haven't seen you since season 3, or season 3. Wow, it's been a long time. So, Chris, what have you been working on? What do you got new that's coming down the pipe?
Well, we've got the Book of Fiends, which is a giant 5e monster book of demons, devils, and daemons. We've got another 5e book, which is the Blue Rose Adventurer's Guide for people who don't want to switch systems but are interested in the Blue Rose world. And then for the main Blue Rose age game, there is Envoys to the Mount, which is like an adventure path in a book, basically. And then there's a tie-in fiction anthology for that, which is called Tales from the Mount.
Wow.
And our long-delayed card game, Sentinels of Earth Prime, is on a boat finally from China after we paid an extortionist shipping fee. So that's great.
That is amazing, though. All those great games, all those great books, and how fantastic Blue Rose being made 5e compatible so that folks can hopefully get into Blue Rose. And then I really hope that they make the leap to the age system, because we love the age system. And now some folks may not be familiar. Blue Rose is a romantic fantasy RPG. Is that right? Is that how you describe it, Chris?
Yes, that's correct. So, I mean, in literary terms, it's more Mercedes Lackey, Diane Duane, Tamara Pierce than Robert E. Howard, J.R. Tolkien, and Michael Moorcock. That makes sense.
Yes. Hey, for us literature buffs, that all made sense to us. And Chris, thank you again. Thank you so much for stopping by. You wanted to give away a PDF as well. Is that right?
Sure. I mean,
awesome.
The winner can pick anything from our catalog. So I just need an email address and I can make it happen. I mean,
oh my gosh, guys, it's like getting the Green Ronin Publishing genie. He said anything from the catalog. Oh my gosh. Okay, folks, it's going to be #P5. Don't miss out on this. Anything out of the catalog. Now you heard him. It's recorded. You can't take it back now. So #P5. Get in on that. Anything from the catalog, a free PDF download. Chris, thank you so much. That's super generous. We can't thank you enough for being on the show and for stopping by. We're going to have you back on when all those new things hit.
Oh, great. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. You have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too.
Chris Pramis, Green Ronin Publishing, incredible. A legend, some of my favorite games, the Age System, Mutants and Masterminds, just incredible stuff. Blue Rose, and he said anything from the catalog. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I didn't expect that. That's incredible. I can't thank everyone enough who has come out, who's watching the show live, who's getting in on these great prizes, and all the amazing people. When I started Raised on D&D, I knew that I was going to have my kids on, that we were going to talk about gaming with family and things like that. What I never expected was these game industry legends just coming out and hanging out and talking, and had great conversations. If you've missed any of the episodes of Raised on D&D, of course you can listen to them on your favorite podcast listening apps, but if you go to raisedondnd.com, we've got all the episodes there for you to listen to as well. You can go right to the drop-down list. You can go by season, you can go by podcast, all of that. I've got another buddy waiting in the wings, chomping at the bit to come on. Let's see if we can get him on. And Bill, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Having some problem with your camera, Bill?
I am. So you just get me as a dot.
Folks, this is Bill Sylvie from Crazy Gibberish from Facebook. He has is it a weekly show?
It is
Bill?
a daily show.
It is a daily show.
Which
Folks,
you would know if you watched more often, Nick.
You can have Bill Sylvie
I'm just here
on
to
Facebook every day.
Not just
Bill,
Facebook, but YouTube.
And the YouTube channel as well. Bill, what's your YouTube channel called?
You can find me. I am the Dungeon Delver. That is one compound word. Although I think if you just type D_Dungeon_Delver, you'll find it on YouTube. But I simul stream to YouTube and to Facebook both, probably to the chagrin of both platforms.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for stopping in. And what have you been working on? I got your module. I can't wait to play it. But have you been working on a new project lately?
It's been out for 2 years. Apparently, you can. But I'm just messing with you, Nick. So there is an expansion sequel to that is going to be written. I cannot say in all honesty that it is in the pipeline. However, one of the first projects I ever worked on for Necromancer Games, which is now an impressum of Frog God, was with the esteemed Lance Havermail. We worked on a killer dungeon sandbox thing called Elemental Moon. I am in the process of writing the sequel to Elemental Moon right now, and it is death on a platter. I'm really looking forward to it, and just this and that, the usual stuff.
Folks, if you're not familiar with Bill Sylvie, he puts the old school gamer in old school gaming, and he is. Can I say first edition, or is it earlier than that, Bill?
No, you can say first edition AD&D.
First edition AD&D, where dungeons were filled with killer traps. There were no saves, and dragons were deadly. Bill, thank you so much for stopping by, and we are so excited. Cannot wait to pick up another Bill Sylvie module for first edition.
Well, thank you, Nick. It was fun to be here, and congratulations on, good Lord, what is it, 2 years now?
2 years.
2 years
I'm in
you've
shock
been
myself.
at this racket. Oh my gosh! Let me tell you what, man. Well, it is. You are an absolute treasure to the role-playing game community. I mean, there's so much static that flies around hobbies, but you, my friend, are a constant star of positivity. Please keep on keeping on.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. This is where I would be doing the Ed McMahon Swami bow to you in deference. If I had a camera, you folks could see that. So,
thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good one.
Take care, Nick.
Bill Sylvie, everybody. He has a daily show. You got to check it out. He is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to everything Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and he can tell you stuff about the hobby and the game and all those things that will blow everybody away if you repeat his knowledge. It's amazing, just fantastic. And so we're going ahead, guys. Some incredible prizes have been given out. Those of you who are just joining in, make sure you stick around. I've got some more guests coming in lined up that are going to be coming on, helping us celebrate 2 years of podcasting and raised on D&D. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. It is just incredible. And I'm so excited that the live stream is actually working, because honestly, I had my doubts. Folks, I've got somebody waiting to come on. Let me see if I can get him. He's calling us all the way from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. It's Diego Nogueira from Old School Publishing. Diego, how you doing today?
Hey, hi everybody. I'm doing great. And how is everyone doing over there?
Oh, it's fantastic, and we're celebrating 2 years of the podcast. And Diego, we haven't had you on since the second season. We're halfway through season 5. So how has it been going? What do you churn out role-playing games and more books on and on and on? It's amazing the stuff you got coming out. What are you working on right now, though?
I'm working on releasing a crowdfunding to release a supplement for my urban fantasy and horror game, Dark Streets and Darker Secrets. It's focused on sorcerers of various different groups and upcoming war that will happen when this forbidden clan of magis comes back, and then there's like the Inquisition too, mix it up. And I'm working on a family-friendly game too, called Cosmosaurs, which like space rangers, but your characters are dinosaurs, and you fight evil in space. And it has all these 80s cartoon vibe and fantastic illustrations by Lucas Kowalski from Poland, and superb graphic design by Guilherme Contillo here in Brazil. And the second edition of my Sharp Sword and Sunset Spells too. It's written and it's going through editing and stuff. So lots of stuff, lots of small things on the side too, because I don't know, I say like creative work is like being a shark. If you stop for too long, you might drown, you know.
Well, you definitely have that shark hustle. You always churning out amazing books, and we're really excited to see that that expansion for Dark Streets, Darker Secrets, right? And so amazing setting, and that is a modern kind of thriller suspense game, right?
Yeah,
That is incredible. And did you want to give away a PDF of a game tonight?
Oh, I thought I would give away like a physical book. I was thought of giving away the Lost in the Fantasy World, the one I talked about on season 2. Yeah.
All right, fantastic, guys. If you are wanting to get in on the drawing, you're going to put hashtag P6. And Diego's going to send you a physical book all the way from Brazil. Amazing games. And if you haven't, your books are available on Gallant Knight Games.
Yes, Gallant Knight Games, and some of them on Drive Thru RPG. But for example, my latest trilogy of zine-sized RPGs. If you buy it from Gallant Knight Games, it's like a premium printing, you know, from Mixon. Really nice paper, thick covers and stuff. So if you want to get the printing run, you go to Gallant Knight Games, and print on demand, you go to Drive Thru RPG.
Fantastic. Diego, thank you so much. Thanks for being on the show. Thank you for all the great games that you're putting out. I can't wait to play them. I can't wait to see the new stuff that's coming down. Thank you again.
Thank you for inviting me. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Diego.
Congratulations for the anniversary on this show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's 2 years. Super excited. Yeah. We'll keep going. We'll hoping we keep going strong. Thank you, Diego.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Diego Nogueira, and all the way from Brazil, stopping in to wish us a happy 2-year anniversary. Guys, we're coming up at the top of the hour here in about 10 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll some dice. I'm going to announce some winners. So I know what you're wondering. How am I going to get my codes? How am I going to get my address to Diego? Well, the way it's going to work is at raisedondnd.com. All you have to do is send us an email to raisedondnd@gmail.com if you're a winner. So we're going to announce the winners, and if you hear your name announced, make sure that you get in on that drawing. If you win one of the drawings, make sure you send us an email and just put in a year 2 drawing winner in the subject, and we'll pull it up, and we're going to need your email and your address, okay, your mailing address, so that we can send you either the physical stuff or the codes for the games that are being given away tonight as downloads. So we're having a great time tonight, though, celebrating 2 years of Raised on D&D podcast. You can listen to all of the episodes at raisedondnd.com. We've gone 2 years now. We're up to 2 episodes a month, We're halfway through season 5. I've got some amazing guests coming up for you for the rest of the season. So make sure you're staying tuned and you're subscribing. Make sure you're subscribing on your apps, whether you're listening to us at Apple Podcasts or you're listening to us over there on Spotify or Google Podcasts, whatever your preferred platform is that you listen to podcasts, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Folks, I can't tell you enough. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by the support from our listeners who have been enjoying the podcast from all over the world. Like I mentioned earlier, 53 countries, 6 continents, everywhere that folks can get podcasts that they listen to, then they're listening to the show. There are gamers who game with their families all over the world. And a lot of our guests couldn't make it tonight. The reason they couldn't make it is because it's 3 a.m. In Europe right now and in Africa. So it's been an incredible journey. And I've learned so much. I've been inspired to continue the podcast from your support. I actually went so far as to create a 5e compatible module, Summer at Season Serenity Part 1. It's going to be a series. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, you can check it out at drivethrurpg.com. So guys, it's been incredible. Clay, thank you for the happy anniversary. Do you guys have any questions for me before I start rolling dice and giving away prizes here? Thank you, Pariah. I appreciate that. I'm just taking a look here. All the great people coming out. Elena, Mary, Neil, David Oakham's out there. Good to see you all. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, I'll put the link in the comments, Pariah. Definitely send that for you. And any other questions for me before I start giving away some amazing prizes? Amazing. I couldn't believe it. Thank you, Derek. Good to see you too. There you go, Pariah. That link should work, I hope. There we go. Thanks, Stephen. I really appreciate that too. Well, guys, let's start giving away some prizes because I'm super, super excited. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my dice. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of dice, right? You can't have too many dice. That's about half my dice. So let me just take a look real quick. And this is for P1. This is for Amazing Tales, a PDF of Amazing Tales. So let me just go ahead and roll this. And Neil Wattier, you are the winner of a copy of Amazing Tales from Martin Lloyd. Amazing Tales. It's an incredible game. I hope you get to play it with your family. It's fantastic. So that's P1, everybody. Neil, great. Make sure you send me that email at raisedondnd@gmail.com, and we will make sure to get you the download code for that PDF. Fantastic. And let's see. Now, for hashtag P2, we're going to be giving away, there's going to be 2 lucky winners here. There's going to be 2 lucky winners. So let me go ahead and roll. I'm going to roll twice for this one. Stephen Markley, you're a winner in the P2 drawing. Stephen Markley. And our second winner is Derek Seitz. Derek Seitz is our second winner. So make sure that you guys, yeah, Steve, you got it. So Stephen and Derek, make sure you guys email me at raisedondnd@gmail.com, and so we can get your physical address, because Jody's going to send you those beautiful books, and you can see the flip through on Jody's YouTube channel. All right, we're running out of time, and I still got a ton of prizes to give away. So we're moving on to P3 from BJ Hensley. All right, here we go. Here we go. Marianne Matthews. Marianne Matthews, you are the winner for P3 from that bundle from BJ Hensley. Fantastic. Make sure you email us so we can get you that download code. All right. Okay. I'm super excited about this one, folks. This is Chris Pramis, Green Ronin Publishing. He said anything from the catalog. Oh my gosh, anything from the catalog. Here we go. Lena Weber, you won anything from the Green Ronin Publishing catalog. What? Oh my gosh. Make sure you email us with your email, raisedondnd@gmail.com. That's it. Make sure you email us your email, and we will get you that. We will pass that on to Chris Pramis, so you can pick anything from the catalog. What? That's crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, last prize, here we go. P6, this is for hashtag P6 from Diego all the way down in Brazil. It's gonna send you a physical book, so we're gonna need your address on this one. Hashtag P6, the winner is India Potter. India Potter, you just won the book from Diego Nogueira down in Brazil. Make sure you email us at raisedondnd@gmail.com with your physical address. That way we can pass that on to Diego, and he can send you that book to Muncie, Indiana. All right? Guys, those are all the prizes. Thank you so much for coming out, for celebrating 2 years of podcasting with us. Thank you so much for your support, for listening to the show, for going to raisedondnd.com, for following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and for listening to us talking about gaming, and most importantly, I hope you've been inspired. I hope you're excited. I hope that you're going to take these prizes and you're going to play them with your families, and you're going to continue to enjoy tabletop role-playing games with your loved ones. So folks, it's right at the top of the hour. I can't believe it's been 2 years. So excited to celebrate 3. And thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. David, Sam, thank you for being in the chat with us. Thank you all our listeners. Guys, 2 years, Raised on D&D podcast. We're looking forward to even more. We'll see you next time.